Nutrition. Today we discuss what is nutrition and the types of nutrition in this topic. You know that we are all living beings. In this world, there are two things. Some are non-living, but some are living. Living things have some special features. They are movement and locomotion. Living things move and also moving things locomote. Moving things perform respiration and also reproduction. So moving things, so living things perform excretion. Excretion means elimination of waste from the body. And all the organisms grow and develop according to their age. And all the organisms have sensitivity and senescence. Finally, all the organisms should have nutrition. So, nutrition is also one of the life processes to the organisms. What are the life processes? The processes which are very essential for their living and for their continuity of life. So, the movement and locomotion, nutrition, respiration and reproduction, excretion, growth and development, sensitivity and senescence are very essential processes for life. So all the living things have most of these features. So nutrition is also an important feature of any living organism. All these processes are memorized by this mnemonic MNREGS. Here M stands for movement and locomotion, N stands for nourishment or nutrition, R stands for respiration and reproduction, E stands for excretion, G stands for growth and development, S stands for sensitivity and senescence. So what is nutrition? The process of taking food and its utilizing by the organism is called nutrition. Every organism requires food. The taking of food and the utilization of the food by the organism is called nutrition. So not only taking the food, but the food what we have taken have to be utilized by our body. That is called nutrition. So the term nutrition comes from the word nutrient. In the previous chapter we have had about nutrient and we have learned about nutrients and what are the nutrients that are present in our food and how to distinguish them with some small laboratory process. So taking nutrients into our body and their utilization by the organism is known as nutrition. So nutrients are foods. Nutrients are chemicals that are present in the food. We have studied in the first chapter. The food contains nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, hormones, raphages, etc. So these are nutrients. So the main nutrients are carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So taking these nutrients into our body and the utilization of these nutrients by our body is known as nutrition. So here the children are taking food. So not only taking food is nutrition, these food have to be digested in the body, and the digested food have to be supplied to all the parts of the body. That is called nutrition. So taking of food and its utilization by the organism is called nutrition. Taking of food and its utilization by the organism is called nutrition. I think we have understood what is nutrition. So now we discuss what are the types of nutrition. So what are the types of nutrition? Nutrition are of two types. The first is autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. And the second one is heterotrophic nutrition. So the example for autotrophic nutrition, are green plants, algae, and some bacteria, mostly cyanobacteria. So green plants, algae, and cyanobacteria are the examples for autotrophic nutrition. So green plants, algae, and cyanobacteria perform autotrophic nutrition. And the second one is heterotrophic nutrition. In this heterotrophic nutrition, some organisms like fungi, animals, and non-green plants. So the plants which are not green, these are the examples of heterotrophic nutrition. So nutrition is of two types. The first one is autotrophic nutrition and the second one is heterotrophic nutrition. So these are the two modes of nutrition. The first mode is autotrophic nutrition and the second mode is heterotrophic nutrition. Green plants, algae and cyanobacteria come to the first mode of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition. Fungi, animals and non-green plants come under the heterotrophic nutrition. So now we discuss what is autotrophic nutrition and what is heterotrophic nutrition. The word auto means self and trophic means nutrition. So in the term autotrophic nutrition, nutrition is taking food and its utilization. Autotrophic has two words, auto and self, auto and trophic. Auto means self, trophic means nutrition. So the name itself suggests that it is self-nutrition. So nutrition by the self, nutrition by the organism. This is called autotrophic nutrition. So autotrophic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which an organism makes its own food from the simple organic materials. So autotrophic nutrition is a type of nutrition in which an organism makes its own food from the simple organic materials. Okay. These organisms they can make their own food from simple substances like carbon dioxide, water, etc. So these are called autotrophs. These organisms are called autotrophs, and this method of nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. So, you know the examples for autotrophic nutrition: green plants, algae, and cyanobacteria are the organisms which perform self-nutrition. So they are called autotrophs. So heterotrophs cannot make their own food, hence they depend on other autotrophs such as plants, bacteria, and algae. So how these plants, green plants, prepare its own food? By the process called photosynthesis. So green plants are autotrophs and they prepare their own food by the process called photosynthesis. In the term photosynthesis, there are two words. Photo means light and synthesis means build or combining, building or combining. So thus photosynthesis means combining some simple substances into an organic food. So build up by light. Photosynthesis is a process followed by green plants to prepare their own food from carbon dioxide and water by using sunlight in the presence of chlorophyll. This process is known as photosynthesis. The equation for photosynthesis is 6 molecules of carbon dioxide plus 12 molecules of H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives rise to C6H12O6. C6H12O6, that is glucose, plus 6H2O. H2O means water, plus 6O2, 6 molecules of oxygen. So the equation is 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2 in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. We can read it in another way. 6CO2 plus 12H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. So simply the photosynthesis can be defined as the conversion of carbon dioxide and water into glucose. The conversion of carbon dioxide and water into glucose is called photosynthesis. The conversion of carbon dioxide and water into glucose is called photosynthesis. So here this is a plant, green plant. It absorbs water from the soil and take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and chlorophyll is present in the leaves and green parts of the plant. This is sunlight for energy. So the carbon dioxide and water are combined by the sunlight in the presence of chlorophyll, and glucose is formed and oxygen is released. So this is photosynthesis. The plant absorbs water from the soil and absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and these carbon dioxide and water are combined into glucose, and some oxygen is released into the atmosphere. So now you discuss the teeth in the human beings. So all of you have teeth. What is the use of teeth? With the help of teeth we chew food. Without teeth we cannot chew the food thoroughly. So teeth are very important for the digestion of food, for the easy digestion of food. So there are 4 types of teeth in our body. Generally, children usually get all of the 20 primary teeth. The primary teeth means the teeth which are formed in the childhood. Okay. After some time, these primary teeth or milk teeth are fallen, and the permanent teeth come in the place of these milk teeth. By around the age of 21, most people will get their wisdom teeth and they have all their 32 permanent teeth. So generally we have 32 permanent teeth. An adult human being have 32 teeth. So this is upper jaw and this is lower jaw. See, the teeth are represented with different colors. Okay, blue, yellow, red, light green. Okay, see this pattern. These two, these two, these one, this one, this one, these two, these three are represented with same colors. In the same way, in the lower jaw also, the same colors represent the same type of teeth. Okay, now we identify and know the types of teeth in our human beings. So human teeth include scissors. They are used to cut the food, and canines, canines are used to tear the food. Premolars are used for chewing, and molars are used for fine chewing. Okay, see here, these green colored 4 teeth are called incisors. These 4 green colored teeth are called incisors. They are useful to cut the food. And this orange color, this one and here this one, these two are colored orange colored. These are called canines. Canines. Usually the dogs have canine teeth. So these two are called canines. These 4 teeth are incisors. These two teeth are canines. And these yellow colored, these two and these two. These 4 are called premolars. Premolars. And the remaining, these 3 and these 3 blue colored teeth are molars. Actually, all the teeth are in same color. But here, various colors are represented to identify the different teeth. Okay. In the same way, here in the larger also, these are molars. These are molars, 6 molars, and these two, 4 premolars. This one and this one, 2 canines, and these 4 incisors. So in upper jaw there are 16 teeth, and in lower jaw there are 16 teeth. Okay, in upper jaw 4 incisors, 2 canines, 4 premolars, and 6 molars are present. And in large also, 4 incisors, 2 canines, 4 premolars, and 6 molars are present. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you very much. We meet you again in the next topic.